Hey there, future wordsmiths. So the ISC Class 12 English exam is looming. Feeling a little overwhelmed? Don't worry, it's totally normal. This exam is a big deal. It's a test of your language skills, your creativity, and your ability to analyze. But guess what? You've got this. Think of this essay as your trusty guide. We're going to break down the challenge, explore some awesome tips and tricks, and most importantly, boost your confidence, because when you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. Ready to rock this exam? Let's go. Okay, so why is this English exam such a big deal? It's a question many students ask, especially when they're buried under a mountain of textbooks and practice papers, but let's break it down. Well, English is more than just a subject. It's a fundamental skill that permeates every aspect of our lives. From the books we read to the conversations we have, English is the thread that weaves our world together. It's the key to unlocking a world of opportunities. Imagine being able to communicate effectively in any situation, whether it's a job interview, a business meeting, or even a casual conversation with someone from another country. Think about it. Communication is everything. It's how we share ideas, express our feelings, and connect with others. Without strong communication skills, we're at a disadvantage in almost every area of life. Whether you're aiming for higher education, dreaming of a global career, or simply want to express yourself with confidence, English is your superpower. It's the tool that will help you navigate the complexities of the modern world. This exam tests your ability to understand complex ideas, to read between the lines, and to grasp the deeper meanings behind the words. It's not just about memorizing facts, it's about critical thinking and analysis, to articulate your thoughts clearly, to present your arguments in a logical and coherent manner, and to persuade others with your words. These are invaluable skills that will serve you well in any career. And to appreciate the beauty of language. Literature opens up new worlds and perspectives, allowing us to see life through the eyes of others. It enriches our understanding of the human experience. These are skills that will serve you well no matter what path you choose in life. So yeah, it's important, but don't let the pressure get to you. Remember, this is just one step on your journey, but remember, you've been learning and growing all year. You've got this. Trust in your preparation, believe in your abilities, and go into that exam room with confidence. Your hard work will pay off. Now let's talk strategy. The key to acing this exam, preparation, but not just any kind of preparation. We're talking about smart, strategic studying that maximizes your time and targets your weaknesses. First things first, grab your syllabus and past papers. These are your treasure maps to exam success. Identify the topics you find most challenging and dedicate extra time to those areas. Practice makes perfect, especially when it comes to essay writing and grammar. But don't burn yourself out. Remember to take breaks, stay hydrated, and get enough sleep. You're in this for the long haul. All right, let's talk essays. The thought of crafting a brilliant essay in a limited time can be daunting. But fear not. With a little planning and practice, you can become an essay writing ninja. First, master the art of structure. A well-structured essay is like a roadmap guiding the reader through your thoughts. Start with a strong introduction that grabs the reader's attention. Develop your ideas logically in the body paragraphs, using clear topic sentences and supporting evidence. And finally, wrap it up with a concise conclusion that summarizes your main points. Remember, clarity is key. Section 5, decoding the text, mastering comprehension. Next up, comprehension. This section tests your ability to understand and interpret written passages. Sounds simple, right? Well, it can be tricky. The key is to read actively, not passively. Don't just skim the text, engage with it. Underline keywords, jot down notes in the margins, and ask yourself questions as you read. What is the author's main argument? What evidence do they use to support their claims? What is the tone and style of the passage? By actively engaging with the text, you'll gain a deeper understanding of its meaning and be better equipped to answer those tricky comprehension questions. Section 6, grammar power, the building blocks of language. Now, let's talk grammar. Grammar is often seen as the backbone of any language, providing the structure and rules that allow us to communicate effectively. Without grammar, our sentences would be a jumble of words, lacking clarity and meaning. Yes, it can seem like a jungle of rules and exceptions. Many students find grammar intimidating because it involves memorizing various rules and understanding how to apply them in different contexts. But don't worry, you're not alone in this journey. But remember, grammar is simply the set of rules that govern how we use language. These rules help us to construct sentences that are not only correct, but also clear and precise. Think of grammar as the framework that holds our language together. And just like any set of rules, with a little practice, you can master them. Start by familiarizing yourself with the basic components of grammar, such as nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Understanding these building blocks will make it easier to grasp more complex concepts later on. Start by brushing up on the basics. Subject-verb agreement, tenses, punctuation. These elements are crucial for constructing sentences that make sense. For example, subject-verb agreement ensures that the subject and verb in a sentence match in number, while tenses help us to indicate the time of an action. These are the building blocks of clear and effective communication. Without a solid understanding of these basics, it becomes challenging to express your thoughts and ideas accurately. So take the time to practice and reinforce these fundamental concepts. Practice identifying and correcting grammatical errors in your own writing and in sample passages. This will not only improve your grammar skills, but also enhance your overall writing ability. Look for common mistakes, such as run-on sentences, fragments, and incorrect punctuation. And don't be afraid to ask for help if you're struggling with a particular concept. Whether it's a teacher, a tutor, or even a classmate, there are plenty of resources available to assist you. Sometimes a different perspective can make all the difference in understanding a tricky grammar rule. Your teachers and classmates are there to support you. Remember, learning grammar is a gradual process, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. The important thing is to keep practicing and seeking help when needed. With time and effort, you'll find that grammar becomes less of a challenge and more of a tool to enhance your communication skills. Section 7. Time is key strategic exam management. Time management is crucial in any exam, and the English paper is no exception. The ability to allocate your time wisely can make a significant difference in your performance. It's not just about knowing the material, it's about strategizing your approach to ensure you can answer as many questions as possible within the given time frame. Before you even start writing, take a few minutes to carefully read through the entire paper. This initial review will give you a clear understanding of what is expected and help you identify the questions you feel most confident about. By doing this, you can plan your approach and prioritize the questions that carry the most weight. Familiarize yourself with the different sections, the marks allocated to each question, and the overall time limit. Knowing how much each question is worth can help you decide how much time to spend on it. For example, if a question is worth 20% of the total marks, it deserves more time and attention than a question worth only 5%. Create a rough time budget for each section. Allocate specific time slots for each part of the paper, and stick to this schedule as closely as possible. This will help you stay organized and ensure that you have enough time to address every question. Remember, it's better to answer all questions partially than to leave some completely unanswered. This will help you stay on track and avoid spending too much time on any one question. It's easy to get caught up in a difficult question and lose track of time, but having a clear plan will keep you focused and efficient. If you find yourself stuck, move on and come back to it later if time permits. If you find yourself running short on time, don't panic. Stress can cloud your judgment and slow you down even more. Take a deep breath, refocus, and move on to the next question. It's important to keep a clear head and stay as calm as possible. Move on to the next question and come back to the unfinished ones if you have time at the end. Every minute counts. By managing your time effectively, you can maximize your performance and increase your chances of success. Remember, strategic exam management is not just about working hard, but also about working smart. Section 8. Don't panic overcoming exam anxiety. Let's face it, exams can be stressful. It's perfectly normal to feel a little anxious as the big day approaches, but don't let those nerves get the best of you. Remember, you've put in the work, you've prepared well, and you're capable of acing this exam. On the day of the exam, make sure you get a good night's sleep. Eat a healthy breakfast to fuel your brain and arrive at the exam hall with plenty of time to spare. Take some deep breaths, visualize yourself succeeding, and focus on the task at hand. You've got this. Section 9. Conclusion. You've got this. So there you have it, your guide to conquering the ISC Class 12 English exam. Remember, this exam is not just a test of your knowledge, it's a testament to your hard work, your dedication, and your love for the power of language. Believe in yourself, stay focused, and don't be afraid to shine. You've got this. Now go out there and rock that exam.